Hi everyone, this is Professor Benjamin. And so this is the first time you're hearing my voice, but I am a full-time professor at Community College of Philadelphia. I teach numerous sections of environmental science, geography, and I teach a justice class, a technology and justice class. So I am very well versed on Canvas. I teach in both online and in-class format, so I am very well versed in the Canvas arena. So I am, along with Professor Brian, we're always in constant contact. We've created this course for you. So I have all of your grades from all the way up to the midterm. And so along with Professor Brian, I will be administering the second part of the course, but don't worry, we're in constant contact with each other. In fact, we spoke probably for over 10 hours over the two-week break trying to create this course in the easiest fashion for you to succeed. So you made it through the first week of the course, and it's the same setup for the rest of the course. So get into that routine, and I believe in that because it's just easier if everyone's consistent with their due dates and with the way the course is set up. So you'll see we covered this week, and this was previous stuff that Professor Brian covered with you. So it was chapter 9 and 10, climate change and air, and then we will have the same setup for the following weeks coming forward. And you can see here, you may not be able to see these modules yet, but you will see that it's the same setup. So this week coming up, we're going to cover water, chapter 11 in the textbook. If you do not have the textbook, you need to figure out ways that you have to navigate this without the textbook. So that means either you can order an old textbook off of Amazon, you can order previous versions of the text to cut cost. If you do not have that option and money is really tight for you right now, you could try and use the PowerPoints and the chapter summaries that Professor Brian has made for you to help you succeed on the quizzes. So from this point forward, the quizzes are in multiple choice format. They're not in true and false format. Professor Brian likes true and false. I'm not a big true and false person. So from this point forward, all of the questions are in multiple choice format. You're given a longer period of time to take the quiz as well. After the quiz due date, you are given the correct answers for the quizzes. I suggest that you look at the correct answers, why you if you did not get a question correct, why you didn't get the question correct, and then make those changes, because the final exam will come from a source of those questions as well as some other little additional, maybe an essay question or two on the material that you've covered throughout the semester. Okay, so it's really important for you to really try your best on the multiple choice questions on the quizzes. So each week you will have due the chapter reading. I give you the PowerPoint here that relates to the chapter reading. If you open the PowerPoint in PowerPoint, underneath each slide are notes that could help you. And then here are additional notes written by Professor Brian, a summary of the chapter with all the important terms, etc. Then you will always have 2 essay questions to answer along with the chapter readings. My textbook that I'm using is the 3rd edition, which is the current edition of the textbook. And you'll see here, I even tell you the pages that will help you answer these questions within the textbook. So you're going to pick 2 of these questions, and each answer needs to be at least 200 words. And you need to show where you got the information in the textbook. So I want you not to quote, to write in your own words or summarize, because I want to know that you understand the material. That's why I say in your own words. If you just quote the text, then that's not showing me you understand what the writer of the text the author of the text wrote that information, and I don't know if you understand what they wrote by just copying and pasting the answer there or the quotations. You're not telling me you understand or have critically thought about how to answer that question, okay? So each week you'll answer 2 of these. This is really for attendance reasons, to make sure that you're in the course and submitting work to me. So these actually are a small percentage of your grade. I think 10% as per Professor Brian or something. So that is the essay questions. If you go back to the module again, and then each week you'll have your quiz due, which is here. You get 1 chance to take the quiz, so you can't leave your station and go away and then come back, or exit out and then come back. You get one chance within the time frame. I don't have any wiggle room to give extensions, so you have to just do the work by the due date. All the work is released to you on Saturdays by 11:59, and then it's due by Wednesdays each week, and then you can start preparing for the next week. I need you to stay within the deadlines. I do not accept late work. I do not accept work via email. I teach over 200 students, so I cannot have stuff coming in that's not within the portal, and I cannot give extensions. Everyone is in the same boat. We are all experiencing significant hardships. I'm homeschooling 3 children while I'm doing this. My husband's in the medical field. It is really, really difficult for all of us. So I need you to make sure and understand that you need to submit the work within the portal. Okay. And the other thing is throughout the semester, Professor Brian had you submitting these news articles. He gave me who submitted articles, who hasn't. So if you haven't yet done your 2 news articles, you need to do them. So that means that if you have not presented on your 2 news articles, you need to do that for the rest of the semester. Meaning that you find 2 news articles related to chapter readings and then submit a little analysis of the source, and you would submit it in this little portal here. So the directions are here. It says right here, remember you have to complete 2 articles per semester. If you had a news article associated with this chapter, please upload a link to the news article and write in the text box the following: summarize the article, tell how the article relates to the chapter, give an analysis to the article, and your answer needs to be at least 300 words. If you have not done that, you need to do that. You need to make sure you do 2 of them. And I would just do them. Just do them, get them out of the way. Find the easiest chapter and get it done, so that you have that credit. Okay. So this is how the rest of the semester will go. I'll check in with you periodically with these types of video lectures, and you can you can do this. We can all do this. We can get through this. Okay. And so you'll see here the next week we cover agriculture, then we do non-renewable, renewable, then we do waste, and then you'll have your final exam due during the May 11th through May 15th week. It'll be probably a multiple choice and maybe a 1 essay question. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that yet. Final exam. Okay, and it'll be a compilation of everything that we covered just in the second part of the semester, this part of the semester that's right here online. Okay, again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can get me through Canvas, through the inbox. You could just email me. I'm now listed as one of the professors on your course, so I should be able to get your emails. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. Keep washing your hands, stay safe, and again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.